I'm currently standing at the entrance to the Republic of Užupis, the smallest republic in the world.
The artist's estate covers just 0.6 square kilometers and sits in central Vilnius, Lithuania. To show how small the Republic of Užupis is, here are some facts and figures. For example, Užupis is 120 times smaller than San Marino and 300 times smaller than Liechtenstein. As Galileo might say, Užupis is roughly the size of 84 soccer fields. This tiny, unrecognized republic in Lithuania has its own flag, national anthem, currency, and even an army. I'll take you through the smallest republic on Earth, show you the lives of its people, and whether the existence of this republic is meant to be taken seriously. Have fun.
The things I mentioned to you in the intro, I want to show you right away, since I always walk past them. Behind me, the Republic's flag is already at the town entrance. And it's a hand with a hole in it, but now it's filled with the colors of Lithuania. The flag symbolizes that you can't hold on to anything, everything is transient. And yes, the city government building is also right at the entrance to the town. This is the seat of government of the smallest republic in the world, a seat of government that is also a bar at the same time. And in this bar, the ministers meet to discuss and negotiate various laws and rules.
The foreign minister meets for an official discussion with the Minister of Justice and the head of the Republic's own television station.
There's just one government building, this one. Užupis was created by artists, for artists to find peace and create art together. And that's why this place is also full of street art. And to this day, a large part of the population are artists. Percentage-wise, probably half of the people here are involved in the arts. Interestingly, you hear a lot of Russian spoken here in the Republic. I think it could also be the Soviet influence, because this republic was formed after the collapse of the Soviet Union.
After the Soviet Union collapsed, this neighborhood became one of the city's most neglected, with many rundown houses. More and more artists settled in the destroyed houses and declared the Republic of Užupis their own republic in 1997.
Speaking of art, right here is the art incubator, which is basically an art collection. Look, guys, the Republic of Užupis even has its own passport stamp. Let me show you. So, you can get it stamped directly in your passport here, of course, but I don't have my passport with me, that's why. This is what it looks like. And Užupis Republika, the date, Užupis. People often debate if this unrecognized republic is serious or just a joke. There's a real flag, a town entrance, its own currency, and the government seat is a bar. So is that really an official government building? There are 500 state representatives, so 500 delegates. Some aspects are actually quite serious. And then again, there are these fun aspects. That's why I think most people say it's 50-50. Another fun fact. The Dalai Lama, basically the spiritual leader of Tibet, if you can put it that way, was also here and in a way recognized it as a republic. And yeah, a funny fun fact. I'm still trying to decide if this republic is joking or partly serious. What would you say? Yeah.
It's half serious, half joking.
Government building, technically.
Building and a restaurant.
Do you know where I can find the currency? I heard you also have your own.
Yeah, we sell it here at the bar.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it's €5 per bill.
The feeling that you're in your own republic here is also reinforced by the fact that this region is separated from the rest of the city by bridges. It's located behind the river, and you can see the river here. And there are 7 bridges that connect the republic with the capital. I feel like I'm in the middle of the lake now, with chairs in the river. You saw it earlier. Stories like this are everywhere here. There's also that bench you can sit on. It's clear artists run this republic. The shops are sustainable, creatively designed, and often sell art. So it wasn't just like that back then, or just a myth. It's still like that everywhere today. Galleries. Here's the next one. Now you can see the real colors of the flag again. Blue, white, and it's also hanging up here in the front. You see blue and white. And this hole in the hand signals, as I said, that you can't hold on to anything. And that's what the blue and white flag of the country looks like. I think I'm repeating myself a bit now, but this republic is partly meant seriously, partly meant as a joke, and of course it's not recognized worldwide. But what I think is a sign that it is actually meant seriously is this Statue of Independence. And yes, it was not erected too long ago and symbolizes the freedom of the artists here in the district. I'll show it to you again a bit closer. Yeah guys, so this is the main monument or the main attraction, actually just for newbies here on the central square. You also see more expensive cars in this neighborhood. As in many artist districts, it eventually becomes a trendy area. And today, wealthy Lithuanians and wealthy Russians live here. And yeah, that has changed a bit. From a poor place that was only inhabited by artists who weren't interested in anything economic, it's now turning more into a trendy neighborhood. Only about 7,000 people live in the Republic of Užupis. That means we have villages or small towns in Germany where more people live than in this country. The only other unrecognized republic I visited is Transnistria. In Transnistria, things are taken more seriously. After all, they have a military of 10,000 soldiers, not just 10. They have their own currency which actually works within the country. And the country is recognized by 2 other countries, while this republic isn't recognized by a single other country. The difference, of course, is also that Transnistria broke away violently, with a civil war that lasted for years. And this republic came into being peacefully and is gladly accepted. Because today it's also a tourist hotspot, I would say. If you're ever in the city, most people also visit this republic. Every sovereign state needs its own constitution, which is displayed behind me. And in fact, in all languages, because Užupis wanted to display the constitution in all the languages of the ambassadors. As I mentioned, there are 500 ambassadors from around the world. We also have German ambassadors who are carrying on Užupis' idea in Germany. That's why we'll go to the German table and take a look at the constitution. This here is, if I had to guess, maybe something like Romanian, English, French, Russian. I don't know. Well, but let's move on to the German constitution. Everyone has the right to live by the river Villanelle, and the river Villanelle has the right to flow past every person. A cat is not obliged to love its owner, but in difficult moments it must stand by him. Every person has the right to believe, no person has the right to use violence, every person has the right to have no rights. Yes, guys, so a humorous constitution. Based on the many plaques hanging here and the various languages into which the constitution has been translated, you can really see, I think, how many ambassadors the Republic has. Yes, you can see that this is a trendy neighborhood, also by looking at these kinds of alleys, these little restaurant streets. Beautiful here, a tea shop, only specializing in tea. An art gallery. You can also take a look inside. Exciting place. Užupis even has its own church. I just noticed that now. That's something you can find here too. So, guys, that's it. That was a little introduction to the smallest republic in the world. We learned a bit about its history, about the way people live here, and the peculiarities of this small republic. This had to be included in the Lithuania series. One more video is coming next week, then the series is done. Then we'll be done with Hobby Project 9 for now, and then Hobby Project 10 is waiting for us. Let's see our next destination. Hope you enjoyed the video. Check out this video from the Hill of Crosses. A symbol of resistance and a beautiful video, in my opinion. And yeah, otherwise, we'll see each other next time. Until then, bye.